And I'm going to just talk about B12 because that's part of the thing. And I just want to give an example of genetic variability. There's a guy when he turned, like he was 86 years old, and suddenly he goes weak, he can't stand up, his memory goes, he goes incontinent. What is going on? He's a vegan. Somebody says, oh, he's a vegan. Okay, let's check his B12. Zero B12. Never took a supplement. He became vegan 40 years earlier. So he was 45. What happened? How did he last so long? When the average person will become deficient, 80% will come deficient in 6 years. Because in his unique state, we call it enterohepatic circulation, is that you do make B12 in your colon. Okay? And there's a certain amount that's absorbed back into the system that was really, his genetics was very good, so it took him 40 years to run out of B12. Follow what I'm saying? Mostly people, 80% will run out in 6 years.
You need a healthy colon, right?
It isn't just that, it's the genetics of how it worked. And of course, a healthy colon helps. But what I'm trying to say is, he had a unique genetics that he could go 40 years. One shot of B12, he started walking and talking, and a few shots he was fine. But he had, because of his uniqueness of his ability to make bacteria and somehow get it absorbed back into the blood and back into the liver, he was able to go longer. That's my point. There's a genetic variation that we all have to accept. Say, well, it works for me. Well, yeah, for how long? And you need to go incontinent, blind, and unable to walk, when you're 85, or do you protect yourself preventively? And that's why we use the word optimal health, preventative health, or palliative. So you got B12 shot, that's palliative health. It still works. Is that making sense? So we don't want to sit around and wait to get deficient. Because understand, these things weaken you. They weaken your shin because you need the qi and jing. In this case, B12 is part of the, more or less, the postnatal jing, if you follow what I'm saying. So as that diminishes, brain function diminishes, nervous system diminishes, fundamentals diminish until you run out. So he ran out of postnatal jing. Done. Probably would have died pretty quickly if he hadn't gotten a B12 shot to bump up his postnatal jing.